Every series has that one arc that was built up since the beginning of the series. For My Hero, it's the Paranormal Liberation War. For Jujutsu Kaisen, it was the Shibuya arc. For Chainsaw Man, it was the Gun Devil arc. For Blue Lock, it was the U-20 versus Blue Lock 11 match. With my reactions of the full game now out, I can share my excitement with you guys and go over my top 8 chapters of the U-20 match. These are not in any order, these are just chapters I enjoyed. If you're new here, my name is Yuno, and now you know. If you enjoyed this video at any point, leaving a like would be appreciated. If at any point you want to see more, feel free to check out the channel, and if you like what you see, kick back, stay a while, and hit the subscribe button. Now on to the video. Chapter 117, Nice to Meet You. With Rin breaking through to the goal box, his ego gets in the way as he tries to make the same shot that Sae made. That began a domino effect where everyone tries to shoot their own goal. Yuki Miya tries to shoot and fails. Utoya goes for it and gets blocked. Just what I was worried about happening in this game happens. Blue Lock's egos get in the way and everyone tries to be the star. Then, my GOAT Nagi scores the first goal for Blue Lock. I was flipping out on this part. Nagi does this with such finesse, it looks so smooth, impressing everyone around him. Chapter 124, Night Snow. Having a flashback of Rin and Sae in between the rounds was a perfect palate cleanser. I love seeing how much Rin admired his brother and how perfect they were as a pair. What do you think about while playing soccer? Was a very deep question for Rin at that age. Seeing how much Rin relied on Sae brought a perspective to how much work he put in the future. When Sae came back early, I saw a different side of him. You could tell Sae's seen some shit. Revising his dream to become the best midfielder. Rin's reaction is what shocked me the most because I didn't expect anger. There's really no good guy or bad guy in this relationship. Both are wrong in their own way. But in the tail end of this chapter, this made me feel as though Rin is the antagonist. An excellent chapter overall. Chapter 125, Ruin. Continuing on with chapter 124, we start this chapter in a very cinematic way that I thought was a beautiful build-up to what is happening currently. Rin's dream being declared. Sae challenged Rin to a one-on-one. This one-on-one was the sinking reality for Rin and two very realistic views in life. One side chasing the dream no matter what, and the other side seeing your dream so far out of reach that you have to go with your plan B. Sae completely smokes Rin. Rin almost gives up, and this is where I see Sae become more of the antagonist. But like I said before, there's no good guy and bad guy in this. This turned Rin into the demon that he is today, where he plays soccer to not only beat his brother, but to destroy him. Chapter 130, The World Doesn't Know Me Yet. This chapter was insane. This was the chapter that had me scared that Blue Lock were going to lose. Shido, the demon himself, had been insane. Him and the prodigy Sae has been too perfect for each other. As Rayo blocked Shido's shot, the field had gotten a bit lax. With Shido having another chance at the goal from Sae, Gagamara heads-butted, sending it back in the other direction. This is when the demon grows his wings. And Ego said it best, he entered the flow. Backflip kicking all the way to the goal. This was one of the sickest goals in this series. Chapter 131, What You Taught Us. This is the moment of dread for Blue Lock, as U-20 takes the lead. Shido is too good of a player for them to tackle. Not only did Sagi feel hopeless at this point, Rin saw what him and his brother should have been within them. As Sagi rushing the Ego looking for a way to fight back. At first, Ego seemed checked out, saying Blue Lock won. Even if they lost, none of the suitors would disappear. They would all be sought after. Then Sagi say what every reader was thinking at that moment. I don't give a shit about any of that. They came to win. Ego then unveiled the trump card, the Demon King himself, Shuei Baro. This chapter made me want to stand up and yell. Such a hype moment, maybe the most exciting moment in this series. Chapter 135, Shachi Hoko. This was the most hype I've been in this series when reading it. Continuing on with the match, U-20 launches their counterattack. Everyone at full force. Blue Lock 11 had to pull everything to keep them from scoring, and they certainly did. Rayo tries to block Shido, but as he kicks the ball to the goal, Gagamaru swiftly does a handstand blocking the shot. This may have been one of the most impressive things I've seen from him in this series. But it doesn't end there. While being surrounded, Rayo does one of the most epic copies we've seen. The first goal from Blue Lock's Nagi. This made me go insane. This is without a doubt my favorite chapter in the game. Chapter 144, Disposition. 2 minutes left in the match and Rin has gone berserk. He has taken everyone out in this path, even his teammates, becoming something nearly unrecognizable, ruining himself and becoming the ego destroyer. I really like this because it really showed off Rin's full potential. He would be absolutely dangerous if he just moved off of instinct, drawing out the opponent's weapon and crushing them to show that he was the superior one. Chapter 147, Last Attack. The final matchup, Awakened Sae versus Egotist Destroyer Rin. These two were going all out on each other, putting their best up, everything on the line. Sae was popping off with some nice tricks and great footwork, but Rin was keeping up with him easily. The two were evenly matched, neck and neck, until Rin steals the ball. Sae looked with utter shock. The ball flies right above Aiku's head. But little did they know the final piece was placed. Luck. Isagi runs in and kicks the final goal, breaking the tie, winning the match for Blue Lock to everyone's shock. On paper, this match shouldn't have worked the way it did, but victory belongs to Blue Lock. And those are my favorite 8 chapters of the Blue Lock 20 match. If you guys want to see those reactions, make sure you check out the playlist and check out those reactions. We still got more Blue Lock reactions coming up until the end of the year, and probably past the end of the year. I definitely want to keep going with this series. If you guys want to see more Blue Lock videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification where you'll know when it's out. Until then, you know where to find you now.